Like it's really hot inside and outside. Hi, nice to see you again. I am a quite creative person. I literally have this whole YouTube channel for my art and artsy stuff, so I guess it's not that big of a surprise that I am a creative person. I usually focus on painting and drawing and other art stuff on this channel, but today I want to show you some of my other crafty projects that I have been doing, because sometimes I would just rather be crafting or doing something else than painting, but still being creative. It all still comes from the same place, from the need to do something with my hands, to create something. I think when my hands are busy, my mind usually rests, and maybe that's why most of my hobbies are something that I do with my hands and create and see the results of what I'm doing. Knitting and crocheting are one of my favorite hobbies that I do quite well on off. I usually have like periods that I'm doing really much crocheting, then periods I do nothing, and then periods I'm doing really much knitting, and then again not doing neither of them. Because they are one of my favorite hobbies, I want to show you some of my knitting and crocheting projects that I have done, and some that are still in progress but hopefully will be finished someday. I think this is like first big one that I did. So I made this. It's knitted vest with like square design. I think this took a year at least to do, if we count all the pauses in between that I had, because my process often is that I do something, for example this I knit a lot, then I have really long pauses, like 6 months or more, then I knitted some more and I probably had another break. This was really nice, I like it, I've used a lot. I have also knitted a lot of, well, some of other like shirts. This is like this way, it's a top. I really loved it. It's unfortunately a little too tight these days, so I don't know like what to do. I should give this to someone or something. I don't know, it's just, I really love it. I love the colors and the design, and everything's really pretty. But because that one was a little bit too tight, I wanted to make another one. I wanted it to be like too big so it won't get too small too soon if I, for example, gain some weight or something. So there's this one. I really like this one as well. I really like the same design. I really love doing the square design because it's quite easy and fun to do. Next I have some hats. These pocket hats I have crocheted. They are super easy to do because you just crochet like circle and then you just widen it with a way around, so it's really easy to do. I have many of these. I have this one, it has little horns in it, and then I have this like headband, and this unfortunately is a little bit too tight for me. It's really nice like in winter, so you can cover your ears, and especially if you want to have your hair on ponytail like here up. And then I have a couple, like a hood. This one has like the heart design. These are really useful in warm winter, so it really nicely covers your ears and head from like cold winter wind. It warms you up as well, so these are really nice. And the other balaclava is with the same chest pattern or style. This one is the worst one I make, and it's actually maybe a little bit too short, like in this direction, because this part that is supposed to be on your neck goes a little bit too high. So therefore I also made the other one. This is like really has like really much room, and because this one is like really tight on your head. Next I have this small thing. This is my most newest thing I made. Probably love the sound from my keys. Sorry about that. But it's like holder for my earplugs. I have these loop earplugs, but the case broke, so it won't like stay closed, and therefore I wanted to make a case for it so I won't lose them. And it also is really cute of how cute my keys are. Then I have a couple projects that are not finished yet. This is a little bit older. I started this last autumn, I guess, like last autumn or winter. It's going to be a vest, but with this cute cat design. I used the same kind of pattern as I did with this one, but this was made in 2 pieces, so you first knitted the front side and then the back side, and then you connected them from the side. But with this one I wanted to try to do as a one. Yeah, until the armholes I just knitted like a circle, and wait a second, here. And with the armholes I needed to put the other side on the string here, and then it hit this one. Then here where I start to make the neck hole, I again needed to put the other side on a string here. And now this is like almost done, but I hope I'll finish this next winter so I get to wear this. I really do love how it looks and how it's coming up. I just need to finish it. Another project that I'm doing that I actually just started some days ago is these strings. I have crocheted these. Yeah, so I have multiple of these strings. What I'm going to do is connect them with like a string, or probably crochet some sort of thing they call like horizontally, and then connect them there. And the whole point of this thing is to be like this cute design string thing that you can put on like doorways on the top. I've been really into these like decoration things that I can do myself. Yeah, I really love crocheting and knitting. I do it a lot when I, for example, watch TV or YouTube. It's a really nice way to keep my hands busy. At the same time, I get to create something. It's always fun, and I recommend you trying it if you haven't. Yes, with knitting and crocheting, and as well with sewing, you can make useful objects. You can make clothes, you can make hats, scarves, anything that you actually need, or maybe you can make gifts, give other people, your friends, family, all these amazing things that you can actually do yourself. This chair makes awful noise. We just have to live with it. One of my newer favorite hobbies is sewing and making clothes. I think it's quite amazing that I can myself make new clothes or bags or anything else that comes to mind, that I myself am actually able to do them, and I don't really need to buy new clothes if I don't want that. I can just make them myself, and I think that's like really amazing. Last autumn I made this green dress for one anniversary party. I bought the pattern for the top from Etsy, and the skirt part I just modeled after one of my own skirts. The skirt actually had pockets, but the other pocket broke during the party. I probably should have used sturdier fabric and used support fabric as well. But overall, I really loved the dress. I was really surprised that I was actually able to make myself this amazing dress and dress that looked this good. Of course, it wasn't perfect. For example, the hem was quite awful. Honestly, I hate doing the hems. I found this really cute yellow fabric and I actually got it for free, and right away I was like struck with the idea that it would make a really cute skirt, so I just had to do it. I didn't have a specific pattern for this, I just modeled it after one of my skirts again. The skirt really ended up being really cute and I'm quite proud of it. The hem is ugly as well in this one because, as I said, I hate hems. I think this skirt is maybe a little bit fancier, so I don't really feel like wearing it every day, use it, but rather on like more fancier occasions. And currently I'm working on with another dress for another anniversary party for this autumn. I have finished the top part and next I need to do the skirt. The top I based on the same pattern that I used for the queen dress, but I modified it a little bit. I wanted the neckline to be a little bit higher, so I changed that, and I also added sleeves for this top. At least for now it looks pretty nice and cute, and I hope the skirt part works out as well, so it will be a really pretty dress. So now I just still need to decide what kind of skirt I want to do for this and buy the fabric for it because I don't have fabrics yet. I usually buy my fabric from these recycling centers, so I get them a little bit cheaper and I think it's also more ecological, but the downside is that there isn't always the specific fabrics that you might want. Usually it doesn't bother me because I just try to look for fabrics that would be good for me or I think I would like, but sometimes if you need some specific fabric, it's always not the best place to find the fabrics. For example, for now I probably need, or like I need some specific fabrics for the skirt part and I haven't yet found them from the recycling center. So if I don't find them from there, I probably need to buy from a real store and they are always a little bit more expensive. I have this sofa table. I just kind of see it live because I always, I don't know, I'm just doing stuff on it, doing my nails or it's in live as you can see. So I've been like thinking that I would wanna do something to it. And I still have some paints, or actually I need to check if they are alive or usable. But I think I could maybe a little bit use them and paint something on the sofa table, at least to that large that has been kind of destroyed. I didn't have any specific idea for this table. I just knew I wanted to hide some parts of it, those that had been destroyed, and paint something nice. At first I just scribbled some lines that worked as guide for me, and then I just painted some random shapes, and they work out pretty well, I would say. I actually made this table some months ago, so it's not like new. Or this project is a little older, and I actually moved after that, so it's not anymore a sofa table, but currently it is on our balcony as a balcony table, I guess. It probably won't survive to the next summer because of the rain and water and cold, and but then we probably will buy a new table. But this was just a, I don't know, project to get me doing something, so I don't really mind if it won't survive. But anyways, thank you for watching this video. This was a lot of me rambling about my crafty hobbies and humbling over on my words, but I hope you enjoyed and maybe got some inspiration out of this. And yeah, thank you, and I hope we'll see you again in the next video.